Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that can totally change your relationship with the Quran, journaling. We're going to break down how you can build a really meaningful habit that actually sticks, not just for a week, but, for the long haul. Let's dive in.
You know that feeling, right? You get this burst of inspiration, you're ready to connect on a deeper level, and then life happens. It just gets in the way. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. It's such a common struggle, but the solution is probably way simpler than you think.
And this right here is the key to everything we're talking about today. This is not about creating some perfect Instagram-worthy masterpiece every single day. Nope. It's about showing up, even if it's just for a few minutes. That small, consistent effort is what creates real, profound change. So let's just throw that whole idea of perfection right out the window, okay? First things first, this whole practice has to fit your life. There's no one-size-fits-all rulebook here. The goal is to find a rhythm that feels good and natural to you, not like another chore you have to cram onto your to-do list.
So this really breaks down into two main styles. Are you someone who thrives on a small, daily win? Then a quick 5 or 10-minute mini session could be absolutely perfect for you. Or maybe you're the kind of person who prefers to set aside a solid chunk of time once a week for a deeper dive. Neither one is better than the other. It's all about what actually works for you.
So when can you actually find the time? Well, those super quiet, fresh moments right after Fajr, that's prime time for your mind to be open and receptive. Or what about right before bed? It's a great way to kind of process your day through a Quranic lens. Hey, even a 10-minute break during lunch can be a super powerful way to reset your whole afternoon. And here's a little secret for making new habits stick. It's called habit stacking. Don't try to invent a whole new routine from scratch. Just piggyback this new habit onto something you already do on autopilot. So, for example, right after you finish your prayer, you open your journal. Or while your morning coffee is brewing, you reflect on a verse. It makes the new habit feel almost automatic. Okay, next up, let's talk about your setup. We need a system to support this practice. And the most important word here is simple. You really don't need any fancy or expensive tools to get started. Honestly, all you really need is one dedicated space. It could be a simple notebook or document on your computer. That's it. Down the road, sure, you might want to add special sections for gratitude or keep a log of the verses you've covered. But to start, just open a blank page. Now, let's be real for a second. Obstacles are going to pop up. Your brain is a master excuse maker, and it will come up with a million reasons why today's not the day. But the good news is, every single one of those hurdles has a really simple, practical fix. Just think about it. That thought, I don't have time, becomes, I can find 5 minutes. Or, I don't understand Arabic, becomes, I can reflect on a translation I trust. Even the big one, I'm not consistent, is solved by just changing the definition. Consistency doesn't have to mean daily. Start with 2 or 3 times a week. The point is, these aren't roadblocks. They're just little speed bumps we can easily steer around. All right, let's get super practical. What does your very first 5-minute journaling session actually look like? Let's walk through it step by easy step. It's literally this simple. First, you just pick one verse, any verse. Second, read it and just notice what thoughts or feelings pop up for you. Third, jot those thoughts down. Maybe you can end with a little personal prayer. And finally, and this part is a real game changer, write down one small, practical thing you can do based on what you just reflected on. And here's what that looks like in the real world. Say you pick the verse, "Verily, with hardship comes ease." Your reflection could be as simple as writing, "My challenge is temporary." And the action? Take one small step to solve the problem today. That's it. It's personal, it's powerful, and it took what? Maybe 3 minutes? Okay, so you've done your first entry, high five. But what happens next? This is where the real magic of consistency starts to kick in. We're moving from just a single action to a genuine, lifelong path of growth. Think of each entry like putting a penny in a jar. It doesn't seem like much at first, but wow, does it compound. On a weekly basis, you'll start to see connections. Monthly, you'll notice clear patterns in your thoughts and your growth. And yearly, you'll have this beautiful, tangible record of your spiritual journey, a real testament to how far you've come. And the benefits here go so far beyond just understanding a few more verses. This practice literally builds mindfulness into your everyday life. It's like a workout for your spiritual muscles, strengthening things like patience and gratitude. And you get a concrete record of your own growth. How cool is that?
So, as we start to wrap this up, I really want to bring it all back home to that core message we started with. It's all about starting small and choosing consistency over intensity.
Just look at that number, 5 to 10. That's all it takes. This isn't about the amount of time you spend, it's about the quality of your intention and the consistency of your effort. This small window of time is more than enough to plant a seed that can grow into something truly amazing.
So, the core principle, the entire formula for this whole thing, is right here. Meaningful reflection plus practical action, powered by consistency, equals that deep, sustainable connection with the Quran that I think we're all looking for. And that brings us to the final, most important question. This isn't just about learning something new, it's about actually doing it. So I'll leave you with this one thought to act on. What is the one verse, the one piece of guidance that you're going to start with today?